morning. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Sometimes Builds, where sometimes we work on Subarus, sometimes we work on lawnmowers or four-wheelers. But today we are working on Uncle Charlie's 2022 BMW M340 X-Drive. We are going to be putting on a louder exhaust on it today. We're going from stock, which we have sample clips of economy, comfort, and sport mode. To me, they all sounded the same. Charlie, here's the difference though. But we're going to be switching on a, what's the exhaust called, Charlie?
It's a BMW M Performance exhaust.
That's what we're going to be putting on. It's a fairly easy install. You have to measure and then cut, it's weird, cut the existing exhaust, and then the new exhaust will slide on to the stock exhaust. Why it wasn't pre-cut from the factory, BMW, I don't know. But yeah, Uncle Charlie needs a louder exhaust.
Yep.
So these are the tools needed for this project. These over here are the required tools. These are the ones we had to use to bend and form that the exhaust tip to fit on. So of course we use the tape measure to make sure we're cutting at the right spot. Wrench, extender, 13, 8. I believe this is a 15 shallow and a 15 deep. This is the cutter that's on Amazon. Use this to start forming that edge. And then this is what we use to tighten and loosen the clamp. Now, we had to use these also, like chisels, a hammer. This is a like a clamp for brake pads, and then a larger set of pliers, because the flange on the end of the exhaust wouldn't open, so we had to like force it, spread it apart with this, try and hammer out certain areas with this, and then towards the end, once it fit on, we were able to put it on, then use the impact gun to round the whole exhaust again. So these are the tools used. All right, so first things first, get this up on the quick jacks. Wow. Yeah, when I do the bus, huh? Well, how are we going to hit that?
This is what Brian was saying. He's like, it doesn't.
So far the current issue is this car is so long. There's a puck right there, and there's a puck right here, but the quick jack doesn't go that far. Quick jack stops right here, and I'm kind of lined up with that front puck close.
So we'll see. After months of searching the internet for a solution, I bought bigger quick jacks. Apparently the 6,000 pound one is longer than the 5,000.
So first lesson learned, if you have the quick jack 5,000 pound model, the M340 will not fit on it. It's about 1 foot too long. The pucks don't line up, so we have to use. Charlie was looking online. Apparently the 6,000 pound quick jack is 1 foot longer, so you could, if you have the 6,000 pound quick jack, it will fit this car. But the 5,000 pound, seen a 4-post lift. I would like to put one in someday, or a max jack, 4-post or a max jack, but not that crazy portable one. That was a little sketchy. Then again, max jacks are portable, but they bolt in the ground portable. Like, you got to have threads there.
Something that looks like a Y with a car sitting on it doesn't look like it's.
So yeah.
Apparently, this is right where we cut on each one.
But we'll measure to be sure.
Yeah, so I guess we'll measure from the weld point up and make sure it fits.
Okay.
It's so clean under here.
Better be.
I guess that's what you get for only 3,000 miles.
I don't think that weld point's gonna match up on these.
Measure from maybe this. It's probably a good point.
Yeah.
I guess if we're
20 3/4.
21 right to the outside. That's right, yeah. So I'm at 21 on the hanger. It overlaps about 2 inches, which it looks like that's notched about an inch or 2 down.
2 inches right into this little notch here, yeah. This one doesn't.
So to cut the exhaust pipe, Charlie went on Amazon and got a gear wrench exhaust and tailpipe cutter from Gear Wrench. It was about $40. I'll have a link in the description below. But basically you wrap this around the existing exhaust pipe and you just crank at it and it will cut all the way through in a nice straight line.
Tool moving like that. At least very close to it. I think it'll pop off. I really do like this thing. I like it when someone makes a tool for something that's specific to do one job. It sucks, it only does one job, but it does it right. I think that'll come apart once we start driving.
All right, so after we measured and then cut the exhaust, he's removing these exhaust tips. I guess they're tips, shrouds. It helps you position and remove the old and then install the new one. There's nothing in this general area to get more. And that was an 8mm bolt, you said?
Yep.
8mm bolt.
13. Who uses a 13? Yeah, it's 13.
So a 13 right here will remove the entire exhaust hanger, then you don't even have to worry about pulling off that rubber grommet, which is always the worst. It's never easy.
I believe the 440 comes with it. With the 340, it's a port installed accessory.
Yeah, I wonder if it's because you're not turning it all the way, because the blade's not really... They do if you do that.
Oh, okay. That came off.
Grab you by the leg and pull you out of it?
I think you can pull it. Just pull it slowly. There you go.
Comparison. This is the stock exhaust here. Notice it's a little round. This is the M Performance exhaust. Notice it's more boxed, but overall they look very similar.
And this one says performance on the bottom.
And it says M Performance on the bottom.
So
Can't forget that. Can't forget that part.
I'm gonna start it.
Oh yeah, we have to start it. You got to start it with no exhaust on. So let's see what that sounds like.
Now I have a V8.
Yeah.
Tell me which side you're pushing on when you push it so I don't smush my hands.
Driver?
Alright.
Passenger?
Alright.
Huh?
That's okay.
Driver?
It's half on. I guess this is more difficult because it's a used exhaust.
I don't know, it was a weird one. How's that working out?
I feel like it worked on the one. I think what I'm gonna do is try to clamp the pipe on.
Now he's using the clamps to better round out the exhaust pipe so they slide better because they were a little like lemon shaped.
happening?
I can't see something up here. You're under them.
So, what are we doing here? So you clamped it on as tight as you could. Now you're just buttoning it all up, and then you're gonna get it nice and hot and then try and tighten it later?
Yeah, I think I might just give it a little bit, see if it wiggles its way around, and look at it later on. And I gotta plug this back in, so the only thing left is do this middle hanger, but we gotta pop the hanger off that one, which shouldn't be too bad since it's on the ground.
Yeah. Oh, and if you hear something in the background, that is, I am recharging the AC in the Subaru, which it is taking really nicely, other than that weird noise it makes. But, yeah. All right, that is a wrap for today's video of the Sometimes build. We finished the M Performance exhaust install on the M340. Yeah, I got it right.
Did you look at the license plate?
No, I didn't. I just looked at you because I knew you were going to do that. Not me. So we got the exhaust installed. There were some issues getting the used exhaust flanges over the existing flanges, so it needed a little convincing. But other than that, it was a very easy install for an exhaust project. Usually, you know, they go badly here. The last exhaust that Charlie worked on, he snapped a bolt, if y'all remember that one. So yeah, it sounds pretty loud. I think it's louder than your
X3 M40.
X3 M40, yeah. Because I heard that start up earlier today, and that's not loud.
Yeah. It's supposed to have a performance exhaust on it, but it might not be.
This performance exhaust.
It could be like in between.
If you like this kind of content, definitely consider hitting subscribe below. We post content definitely every Saturday, and then sometimes builds occasionally happen on Wednesday or Saturday, depending on how many I have backed up in the queue. So check us out sometime. See ya.